go. Get into child's pose. Rest your forehead onto the mat and start to find a nice calm breath. Inhale as you fill up your lungs. Open mouth. Exhale, let go of your week. Again, like that. Inhale. Open mouth. Exhale. Seal your lips. Ujjayi, inhale through your nose. Place a slight constriction in the back of your throat. Exhale through your nose with that same constriction. It's as if you're fogging up a mirror, so kind of imagine that, and then seal your lips. This breath is a nostril breathing that will build internal heat and also keep you more present because it's a breath that's a little bit more auditory, so you can focus on the sound and the texture. And as you're here, meditate on, today our theme is about why we might hold ourselves back sometimes. So meditate on what way do you hold yourself back? I'll give you some time to think about that. It's a pretty big question. And now start to meditate on the reason why you hold yourself back. You might even hold yourself back in your yoga practice. You might notice that sometimes, and sometimes that's out of fear of falling or embarrassment. But don't ever let fear hold you back. Right? Fear was the fuel for every great achievement that ever was. I found that quote. Fear was the fuel for every great achievement that ever was. And we can translate that through our yoga practice. It starts there, right? Being a little bit more fearless, not containing yourself in a closed little safe box, really stretching yourself, growing, pushing yourself, and then taking those tools that you do on your yoga mat and bringing it into your life. So let that be your focus and your intention for your practice and the rest of your day. So inhale, breathe in courage for yourself. Open mouth, exhale, let go of any fear. One more time like that. Inhale, fill up with courage. Exhale, let go of fear. Inhale, tabletop, seal your lips, come onto your hands and knees. Exhale, place your hands under your shoulders, knees under hips. Flatten your palms into the mat with your index fingers forward and parallel. Okay. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly, lift your gaze, lift your tail, hold here and breathe for a moment, opening through your chest. If this is uncomfortable on your lower back, just keep a neutral spine. Okay. Sometimes cat will feel better for you. Sometimes cow will feel better. So you can kind of lean into the one that feels better. Inhale. Listen, exhale, hover cat today. So start in cat. Curl your toes under and now hover your knees 2 inches off of the mat. Cat your back as much as you can. Push the mat away from you and draw your belly button to your spine. Right? Notice if you're already starting to think, oh, I'm not strong enough to maintain this. Let go of that fear. Don't hold yourself back from the power that you have within you. You've got this. Hold this for 4. We'll rep out cat and hover, or cow and hover cat in 3. Come to your knees in 2. And 1. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly, lift your gaze, lift your tail. Exhale, hover cat. Push the mat away. We're flowing, so you won't have to hold that. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your knees, lift your tail, lift your gaze up. Exhale, hover cat. Hover those knees, belly button to spine. Again, inhale, cow pose. Drop your knees, look up. Exhale, hover cat. Let's do 2 more reps of that. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your knees, lift your tail. Exhale, cat. Push the mat away, hover your knees. 1 more, I think. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, hover cat. Inhale, tabletop to a neutral spine. Keep your toes curled under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Take your time easing into this one. This is a pretty big leg stretch, so kind of bend your knees or pedal it out. Find stillness. Spread your fingers wide. Press into your index finger and thumb. Separate your feet hip-width distance apart, and now focus on pushing your powerful and strong heart towards your thighs. So you're creating an inverted V shape rather than a modified plank. Okay. Keep your ears in line with your biceps. Yeah, Trish, push your heart just a little bit more towards your thighs. Yes, good. And if that's really intense, you can always walk your hands a little bit closer to your feet. Good. Awesome, Veronica. Nice alignment. Good, Andrew. Okay. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Step your feet behind your wrists or mat width distance apart. Grab opposite elbows and freely sway side to side. Just treat your upper body like it's a pendulum, swaying to and fro. And switch your grips. Your non-dominant arm is on top, a subtle way to provide balance in your body. Maybe nod your head yes. Yes, I will be courageous today. I won't hold back. Shake your head no. No fear. Find stillness. Place your fingertips on the mat. Toe heel your feet together to touch. Place a generous bend in your knees. Engage your glute muscles first. Pull your belly button towards your spine and then slowly roll up one vertebra at a time with control, with presence, until you're standing. Head comes up last. Stack your shoulders above your hips. Inhale, reach your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, relax your shoulders down your back. We set your intention already, so just remind yourself of that. And let's begin our Sun A. Inhale, mountain pose with a steeple grip. Breathe here as you interlace your fingers and extend your index. So we're right there. Yeah, awesome. And then relax your shoulders out of your ears. So it doesn't have to be full of tension up here. Just let it go and relax down. That'll all be on the inhale, okay? So that'll be a quick change into from mountain pose right into that steeple grip. Inhale. Exhale, tricep stretch. Bend your elbows behind you. Let's pause here. Push the back of your head into your wrist or your arms. Engage your glutes. Keep your core engaged as well. Okay, so opening up the triceps here, even a little bit more, pushing with the back of your head, making it a very active stretch. Keep your grip. Inhale, back bend. Lift your heart, increasing the tricep stretch. Breathe here. Okay. Now, knowing the difference between pushing yourself and pain, right? So if it's painful anywhere, please respect your body and pull out of the posture a little bit. Okay. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Take your hands through heart. Doesn't that feel so good to release that? Inhale, halfway lift. Breathe here. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift your spine parallel or so towards the mat. Bend your knees. Press your hands into your thighs and lengthen. Good. Inhale. Exhale, high to low plank. Let's slow this down because we just introduced chaturanga last week. So chaturanga is your low plank. So come into a plank position first. Now rock forward onto your toes. Bend your elbows. 90 degrees is max, okay? You got to keep your shoulder either in line with your elbow or higher. If your elbows are falling away from you or bowing away from you, come to your knees or create a little less of a bend. It's important to make this more of a tricep push-up because that sets you up for more postures in yoga, okay? Inhale, upward facing dog. Press the tops of your feet into the mat. Breathe here. Rather than dumping down, you actually want to engage your core. Lift your thighs away from the mat. Press the tops of your feet into the mat. Look forward. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Curl your toes under. Take a moment here to find your down dog. So down dog is technically a resting posture. So again, if it feels more like plank, walk your hands a little bit closer. Okay. All right, let's flow that all now, one breath to one movement, so we can get into a rhythm or moving meditation where we connect your breath to your movement. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step to the top of your mat, feet together. Inhale, halfway lift to transition and neutralize your spine. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, mountain pose, steeple grip right away. Exhale, tricep stretch, bend your elbows. Inhale, back bend, push your head into your arms, look up. Exhale, forward fold, take your hands through heart center. Inhale, halfway lift, engage your glutes, lengthen your spine. Exhale, high to low plank. If it's hurting when you lower in your wrist, keep plank and don't lower. Inhale, upward facing dog or maintain plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale in courage, maybe courage to try something new. Exhale, let go of that fear or that barrier that is blocking you from learning something new or doing your best. And let's flow again, right? Practice makes things, you get more confident with practice. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift for spine strength and length. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, mountain pose, steeple grip. Interlace your fingers or extend your index. Exhale, tricep stretch, bend your elbows, point your fingers down. Inhale, back bend, look up, push your head into your arms. Exhale, forward fold, hands through heart. Ride your entire exhale down. Inhale, halfway lift, telescope your spine long and strong. Exhale, high to low plank. Again, 90-degree bend is max, but you don't have to go there if your elbows are going away from you. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale as you spread your fingers wide. Exhale as you nestle your index fingers forward in parallel. Sun B. Inhale, right toes high. Reach your right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold here. Right? Don't let your fear of not being strong enough hold you back. Right? Do what you can. So push your hips higher as you cat your back. Lift your left heel. This is going to create more space in your transition from down dog, three-legged dog to low lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, low lunge. Set your foot by your thumb. Inhale, crescent lunge. Rise up, reach your arms by your ears. Exhale here. Okay, so set up your foundation in your crescent lunge. Separate your feet hip-width distance apart so you have full stability rather than being on a tightrope. Okay, stack your shoulders above your hips. Reach your arms overhead. If you're carrying any tension through your neck or shoulders today, take your hands to heart to kind of get rid of that tension. But if you're feeling okay today, reach your arms overhead. Yeah, all good choices. One is not better than the other. You have to choose what's best for you in this moment. Okay, inhale. Exhale, warrior two. So taking it open. Lengthen your stance enough that your front knee is on top of your ankle rather than being beyond. Okay, stack your shoulders above your hips and just trace an imaginary line from your front heel to your back arch. Okay. Let's add a little detail in here. Squeeze your shoulder blades together behind you, but then relax your shoulders down your back. So again, what that looks like, you're squeezing the shoulder blades, but you're relaxing here. Okay. All right, inhale, star pose, rise up, heels in, toes out, arms up. Exhale, horse, drop it low. Breathe here for a moment. Bring your hands to heart. Push your knees towards the pinky toe side. So you want to avoid dipping your knee inward like that. So if you can, point your knees over your toes as much as is comfortable. Okay, pointing your tailbone down. Good. Feeling your strength and your power in your legs that carry you through life every day. Inhale, star pose, rise up, reach your arms up. Exhale, warrior two, finding your foot placement from before. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your right arm high for a side bend and breathe here. Place your back hand lightly on your thigh. Glance over at your front knee. Make sure it hasn't dipped inward. You're still going to push your knee towards the pinky toe side. Relax your shoulder out of your ear. You can look up at your palm, which is rotated to face you. If that's uncomfortable, look at your back foot. Okay. Inhale. Exhale, high to low plank. It's kind of quick, that chaturanga. Windmill your hands down, find that bend, any amount in your elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog for a heart opener. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side, inhale, left toes high, three-legged dog. Reach it up behind you. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold here. Okay, so see if you can get more space between you and the mat. So pushing away, away, away. Lift your right heel high. Still cat your back. Inhale right here. Exhale, low lunge. Step your foot by your thumb. Feet are hip width distance. Inhale, crescent lunge. Power through your thighs as you rise and breathe. Good. Take the time to set it up. This first round, we always go a little bit slower so that you can find that good and healthy alignment for your body, as well as create that muscle memory. So when we flow, it's a little bit familiar. Okay. Again, it gets better with practice. The more you do it, the easier it gets. All right. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Lengthen your stance. You can pigeon toe your back foot a little bit by kicking your heel out. This will rotate your hips so your belly button is facing the upper corner of your mat. If that's uncomfortable, just parallel your foot. That's fine as well. Okay, so just setting up all those little details until one day you don't have to think too much about it. But then you still got to stay present, right? Instead of just going through the motions. So squeeze your shoulder blades together, but relax your shoulders down your back. Look over your front fingertips. Make sure your arms are very engaged and active instead of just kind of hanging there. Really stretch your fingertips out and away from you like you're sending out laser beams from your fingers. Right. Inhale, star. Rise up. Heels in, toes out, 45 degrees. Exhale, horse. Okay. Sit low, relax your tailbone down. Again, try to push your knees towards your pinky toe side. This will engage the glutes a little bit more, as well as support your knees. Inhale, star. Rise up. Use your whole inhale to fill up. Exhale, warrior two. Pigeon toe your back heel, kicking that heel out. Inhale, reverse warrior for a side body stretch. Breathe here. Push your knee open. You can look up or back. Okay, relax your left shoulder out of your ear, so create a little bit more space there. So it's that balance of effort and ease, right? Making sure it's a very present posture. You're with your body, not wishing for things to be over. Staying. Inhale. Exhale, high to low plank. You can switch it up. Maybe this time, if you want, take your knees, try that on. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, hear that constriction in your throat. Exhale, again, like you're fogging up a mirror, but with your lips sealed. Let's flow. Inhale, right leg high, three-legged dog right behind you. Exhale, knee to nose, round your back. Hold for your inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Bring your foot by your thumb. Inhale, crescent lunge. Sweep your arms high, biceps by your ears. Exhale, warrior two, opening it up. Inhale, star. Rise up, pull your heels in a little bit. Exhale, horse, sit low. Good. Inhale, star. No need to rush. Use your whole inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Beautiful job, you guys. Inhale, reverse warrior, side body stretch. Exhale, high to low plank. Option to just hold your plank if you like, or lower down. Inhale, up dog, or maintain plank if that feels better on your wrists. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high, three-legged dog. You've got this. Keep going. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold for your inhale. Lift your right heel away from the mat. Exhale, low lunge. Step your foot hip width distance apart right away. Inhale, crescent lunge. Push down through your feet. Lift your arms. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star. Pull your heels in, toes out 45 degrees. Exhale, horse. Inhale, star. Be mindful of matching the length of your breath to the rate of your movement. Exhale, warrior two. Look forward. Inhale, reverse warrior, side body stretch. Exhale, high to low plank. Place your hands under your shoulders. Pin your elbows in tight. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lift your core to protect your back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Take some breaths here. Right? Remind yourself of your intention, right? To not hold back. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let the potential embarrassment hold you back. Right? Some of those successes come from multiple falls. Right? And that's how we learn. That's how we grow, both on and off the mat. We're going to add on quite a bit now, okay? Inhale, right leg high, three-legged dog. Now listen, exhale, knee to right elbow. Shift forward, connect your right knee towards your right elbow. Now bring it over to your left elbow. Okay, let's do a few of those. Tick-tock that knee to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. You're here for 4. Keep going. 3, three-legged dog in 2, and 1. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Don't forget about that one. Hold for your inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Step your foot by your thumb. Inhale, crescent lunge. Listen, adding on now. Go for this. Exhale, airplane pose. Launch off. Soar your heart forward. Lift your left leg behind you, maybe parallel to your mat, and reach your wings behind you as well. Allowing yourself to soar. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Amazing focus, Jen. Good. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Hands down. You guys are doing so great. All right, big transition here. Engage your right glute muscle to help. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Bring your left knee forward and up. Take your time and breathe once you're there. One-legged mountain. Locate a spot to look at that is unmoving to focus your gaze to help with balance. That's called a drishti in Sanskrit. One-legged balancing posture is very beneficial for glute strengthening, as well as working with your vestibular system. Okay, inhale. Exhale, lunge, step back. Just a general lunge here. Now bring your arms to the right. Stay in your lunge. So I'm just going to face forward so you can see me. We're going to do some Heisman reps, okay? So we're going to go from one-legged mountain back to this lunge, okay? And then when we go to the one-legged mountain, you'll switch your arms, okay? I'll just face you. Actually, I think I'm going to mirror you. I think that will be easier. Okay, so I need to get myself orientated. Okay, all right, so inhale, one-legged mountain, switch your arms. Exhale, step back. We're gonna rep that out. Inhale, one-legged mountain. This is really good for glute strengthening. Exhale, step back. It's okay to teeter-totter and fall. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Push through it, get past it. Exhale, lunge, step back. One more like that. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, step back. Good. I think you guys have your left leg back, right? Perfect. Okay. Inhale, crescent lunge. Now reach your arms overhead. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star pose. Back to the familiar postures we've been doing. Exhale, horse. Pause here. We're going to add on now a little bit more reps working through the glutes today. So I'll just show you what we're going to do. You'll bring your right knee up towards your right elbow. Okay. So inhale to prepare. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Pause on this first one, right? So tuck your tailbone under a little bit. This will help balance. Yeah, Andrew, amazing. Good. Yes, good, Joanne. Yeah, you guys, nice. Okay, we're going to rep that out now. All right. Inhale, horse, come down. Exhale, knee to elbow. It helps to really drive that elbow. Inhale, horse, couple more times. Exhale, knee to elbow. Use your breath to help you with the challenge. Inhale, horse, sit low. Exhale, knee to elbow. Good. Hold here for 3. Come down to horse pose in 2. And 1, horse pose. Inhale, star, rise up. Exhale, warrior 2. Find that familiarity. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your right arm high. Exhale, high to low plank. Plant your hands. Choose the variation you like. Maybe that means to the knees or skip it completely. Inhale, up dog or hold plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Second side. Inhale, left leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to left elbow. So shift forward. Now tick-tock that knee to the right elbow, working through your obliques. Let's rep this out. It's to the left, to the right. Use your breath. To the left, to the right. 4 more. Keep going. Left and right. 3 more. Left and right. 2 more. It's left. Yes, you can. To the right. Last one. To the left, to the right. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Left toes high. Exhale, knee to nose. Yes, you can. Find the power within. Inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Nice job. Inhale, crescent lunge. Reach your arms overhead. Prepare to soar. Exhale, airplane pose. Push off your strong thigh. Reach your arms back. Find your drishti right away, that spot to look at. And if you create a little bit of an up dog in your chest, that will help with balance as well as you squeeze your shoulder blades together. If you'd like a little bit more tricep engagement, squeeze your shoulder blades together, lift your hands higher. Engage your left glute in this transition. Inhale, 1-legged mountain. Sweep your right knee forward and up. Breathe here. Whew. Good. Level your hips. Create 90 degrees between your ankle, knee, and hip. Inhale. Exhale, lunge. We'll step back. Hands go to the left this time. I believe I'm mirroring you. I think I'm mirroring you. I don't even know. Okay, so let's rep those out. Inhale, knee forward and up for your Heisman. Exhale, step back. Find that breath. Inhale up, push down, drive through that foot. Exhale, step back. Nice job. Inhale, knee forward and up. Straighten that standing leg. Exhale, step back. 1 more rep. Inhale, knee up. Exhale, step back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Reach your arms overhead. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. So this time, now we're going to bring your left knee up to your left elbow. So inhale to prepare. Exhale, knee to elbow. I found it easy to take the hands high and then bring your elbow down. Find your spot to focus your gaze, laser focus. Good. Lift your heart, slightly tuck your tailbone under, engaging that standing glute. Let's rep this out. Inhale, horse. Sit low. Maybe take your hands high overhead. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Drive the elbow to the knee. Inhale, horse. Exhale, elbow to, or knee to elbow. Knee to the side. Inhale, horse. Exhale, knee to elbow. That's the last one. Hold and breathe. You're going to feel this in your glutes tomorrow. All right, so knees out to the side. Yes, good. Awesome, Veronica. Yes, Joanne, you're here for 3. Step back to horse in 2. And 1, horse pose to transition out of it. Inhale, star, rise up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga. Pin your elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Shine your beautiful strong heart forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Push your heart towards your thighs. Breathe in. Open mouth, exhale, let that go. All right, Right? Sometimes when we think of the past, we get stuck there and it prevents us from moving forward. Maybe that's what's holding you back, right? So try to let that go. Let that series go. We're done with it. Inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Keep your feet where they are. Walk your hands towards your feet using your core to get there. Hands go towards your feet at the back of your mat. Toe heel your feet together to touch. Place a bend in your knees and slowly roll up. One vertebra at a time, very mindful of that mind-body connection. All right, dancers pose for our balancing posture. We've done a lot of balancing, but focusing on here. Inhale, mountain pose, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, dancers, I'll mirror you, so bend your right elbow into your side body like you're holding a tray with your palm without twisting your wrist. Reach down and grab the arch of your foot, so the big toe side. Draw your knees down and maybe together. Make sure you feel steady before you kick your foot into your hand. And there are some days where we don't feel steady at all. And then that's just acceptance and being, you know what, I'm human. Nobody's perfect. It's okay to fall, right? It's getting back in that counts. That's what matters. So start to kick your foot into your hand. Nice. Still engage your core here. And then rather than gripping your toes out of fear of falling, relax your toes. Instead, focus on anchoring the arch of your foot towards the mat. Are you breathing? Inhale, mountain pose. Step your feet down, reground. Exhale, dancers on the other side. So bend your left elbow into your side body. Keep your palm facing up without twisting your wrist. Usually at the last minute, people flip that wrist. So just keep it up and grab the arch side or the big toe side of your foot. Draw your knees together. Relax your standing toes. Even though this is a challenging posture, still imagine like you're calm, cool, and collected. Okay? Fake it till you make it. Inhale. Exhale, kick your foot into your hand. Sometimes that's all it takes. It's just a state of mind. If we're fearful of the posture, that fear can drive us, and then we're worried it's not going to turn out the way we wanted. But you just got to throw caution to the wind, right? In your yoga, just be willing to take that chance. What's the worst that's going to happen? You fall out of the posture, but I promise you won't fall on your face, okay? You'll catch yourself. You're here for 3. Mountain pose in 2. And 1. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Walk yourself out to downward facing dog. Okay. Feet are hip-width distance apart, maybe slightly wider. Okay. Inhale, right leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, runner's lunge. Plant your foot to the outside of your hand. So it's a big move here, using the core to get there. So your hands are on the inside of your leg. Take a long enough stance that your front knee is on top or slightly behind your ankle. Just avoid the knee being in front. So adjust there. We're going to be here for a bit, so you can kind of collect your breath, collect your thoughts. So maybe come down to your back knee if that feels soothing. If it doesn't, keep it lifted. Option to come down to your forearms if you like. I'll share a quote with you from Sheryl Sandberg that says, "We hold ourselves back in ways both big and small, by lacking self-confidence, by not raising our hands, and by pulling back when we should be leaning in." Right? So no need to hold back, just lean into the posture. And the more you can kind of lean in and start to relax in instead of resisting. Let your head hang heavy. Focus on creating even inhales and exhales. Maybe you count to yourself. Come up onto your hands if you're not already there. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Big step back. Woo. Feel that opening through the hip flexor. Good. Maybe pedal it out a little bit. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, runner's lunge. Maybe even cat your back on the way using your core. Set your foot to the outside of your hand. Okay, and adjust the length of your lunge so that your knee is above your ankle. And then go ahead, find whatever allows you to kind of sink in or lean into the posture rather than resisting it. That doesn't always mean forcing yourself into the most advanced form we think, right? Maybe that means strength to realize when you need to take a little extra care, or maybe pull back a little bit so that your body feels more balanced than strained. Okay. Really commit to presence here. Sometimes it helps to just focus on your breath, maybe focusing on that ujjayi breath with the constriction in the throat, working on that breath and the quality there. Or just focusing on your intention, inhaling in courage. Exhale, letting go of fear. All right, come up onto your hands if you're not already there. Now listen, little different variation. Inhale. Exhale, plank, step back. This will be our final push before we cool it down. We're gonna do some more reps. Runner's lunge to plank. Runner's lunge, other leg to plank. So here we go. Right leg forward, step back to plank. Left leg forward to the outside of your hand. Step back to plank. Right leg forward. Woo, are you feeling it now? Step back to plank. Left leg forward. Step back to plank. 2 more each side. Right leg forward. Step back to plank. Believe in yourself. Left leg forward. You're stronger than you think. Step back to plank. Last time. Right leg forward. Step back to plank. Last one. Left leg forward. Step back to plank, lower down to your knees, all the way to your chest. Rest your forehead onto the mat. Good. Getting length through your spine. Let's do a little bit of spine strengthening, just a light Cobra Pose. So bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Separate your feet hip width distance apart. Inhale, Cobra Pose. Peel your heart off of the mat a few inches. Breathe here. Okay. Place only 10% of the weight in your hands. Keep your feet where they are, but energetically squeeze your inner thighs together. Okay, so your heels are up rather than splayed out. And then reach the crown of your head towards the front of your room. Okay, so it's not looking up and crunching your cervical spine. It's more of a lengthening here. Pull your belly button to your spine. Inhale. Exhale, belly down, Shavasana. Let that go. Look to your right. Now let your heels flop open. Rest your arms alongside of you, palms face up. Let go of the previous posture. Stay present where you are now, enjoying this surrender. Start to slow down your breath. Bring your forehead back to the mat. Keep your arms reaching back. Now rotate your palms down. Inhale, locust pose. Lift your heart, lift your arms. Exhale, lift your feet. Let's amp up this a little bit so we get the hamstrings involved. Those often get ignored. So bring your big toes together to touch. Keep your big toes touching and pull your heels apart. Micro bend your knees. If you want, you can take little knee bends and straightening if you want to feel some hamstring reps here. For triceps, take your hands a little higher, squeeze your shoulder blades together. You're here for 4, Keep breathing. 3. Belly down, Shavasana. 2. And 1. Look to the left if that's uncomfortable on your neck. Rest your forehead on stacked hands. Let that go. Enjoy this moment. Enjoy the surrender. Right? It's like enjoying the fruits of your labor. You worked really hard, and your body needs that time to recover. And that's part of the strength too. Rather than pushing all the time, there is a time to rejuvenate and recover and rest. That's how your body feels balanced, prevents injury. Roll onto your back. Just roll over. We did a lot of glute today, so we don't need to do bridge. Let's do a supine pigeon. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. And now look at the alignment there. So you're going to pull your toes towards the ceiling or towards your shin and align the bottom edge of your foot with the outer edge of your thigh. So it isn't crossing over or the inside. See if you can kind of line that up. Again, making sure that it feels good on your knees, so just adjust accordingly. Interlace your fingers either 2 inches below your knee, that'll be a little bit more intense, or behind your knee. Behind your knee will take less pressure off of that left knee, but if it feels okay to fold there, that's fine too. Now start to relax your neck. Slightly tuck your chin towards your throat. So avoid a high chin here. And when we start to kind of cool down, we can get a little bit passive instead of active, right? So still stay active through your body, enjoying the sensations you feel. Release your grip, but keep your ankle attached to your knee as if they're glued together for a supine twist. Now, reach your arms out to a T. Inhale. Exhale, drop your knee and foot to your left. So you're getting a little twist here. Look over to your right with your palm up. If you want, you can tuck your right foot underneath your left knee and then take your left hand and rest it lightly on top of your knee. Getting a little twist through the spine. If you'd like to include a stretch in your pectoral muscles or your chest, reach your arm overhead any amount. Just make sure you aren't going so far that you lose feeling in your fingertips. So there's that balance of effort and ease, right? Respecting your body. Close your eyes, surrender in. I couldn't find an author for this one, but it's a really great quote. Never underestimate your strength. Never overestimate your weakness. I'll say that one more time. Never underestimate your strength. Never overestimate your weakness. Inhale. Exhale, bring your legs back to center. Supine pigeon, cross your left ankle over your right knee. Again, pointing your toes up. Interlace your fingers either 2 inches below your knee if that feels okay on your knee and there isn't pain there, or behind your knee. You'll still get the exact same hip opening without the knee tension, so adjust accordingly, respecting your body and what it's asking for, slowing down enough to notice. And start to draw your knee towards you any amount, your right knee towards you as you pull with your hands. You start to soften the muscles in your face. Slowing down your breath. Nice and calm, fluid and easy. Right? There's a time for effort and there's a time for relaxation. Your body needs that time to repair. That's why as humans, we're forced to sleep, right? We have to. If we try to stay awake, you know what happens, right? Your body starts to break down. You can't think clearly, right? So there's that balance. Time to work hard, but also time to rest. Release your grip. Keep your ankle glued to your knee. Reach your arms out to a T. Inhale. Exhale, supine twist. Drop your knee and foot to the right. And you can nestle your foot underneath your knee, a little bit of an eagle legs if you're familiar with that. And lightly rest your right hand on top of your knee if you'd like a little gentle pull. Look over to your left. Option again for that chest stretch if you want to take your arm overhead any amount. Right, lean into this relaxation. If it's not relaxing, find a variation of the posture that is for you. Right, you worked hard for, 50 minutes? So 10 minutes of relaxation is almost not enough, but we do what we can. We fit in what we can. Inhale. Exhale, draw your knees together, wrap your arms around your shin, give yourself a big loving hug for maybe stepping outside of your comfort zone, being fearless and courageous. Inhale. Exhale, Shavasana, regular Shavasana. Slide your heels to the corners of your mat. Reach your arms about a foot and a half away from your side body. If it feels comfortable, rotate your palms up, slightly squeeze your shoulder blades together underneath you. And at least 2 minutes of full rest and relaxation. I'll close with a quote from Dennis Waitley, who's a motivational speaker. He says, "It's not who you are that holds you back. It's who you think you're not." I'll say that again. It's not who you are that holds you back. It's who you think you're not. And so as you're in Shavasana, if you'd like a guided suggestion, start to kind of list in your mind all those times that you were fearless in your life, or overcame obstacles or hurdles, or worked hard to achieve something and didn't hold yourself back. And now begin to envision ways moving forward that you can continue to be fearless with something you're working towards. Or if you notice you're holding yourself back about something, maybe now is the day where you take action and plant the seeds towards that goal or that thing. There's no wrong answer here, right? Personal, professional, whatever it may be. Or to the opposite effect, if you've been striving and striving and striving all the time, maybe it's holding yourself back from pushing so hard all the time that you're just exhausted. Maybe the holding back is good in this moment, giving yourself some time to rejuvenate and relax and replenish. Because without rejuvenating and relaxing and replenishing, it's hard to push forward. So finding that balance. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, bringing sensation back to your body. Inhale, long body stretch. Reach your arms overhead with renewal. Exhale, roll onto your side in a fetal position. Cradle your head onto your bicep like a pillow. Tuck your knees in close. With your eyes remaining closed, very slowly press yourself up to a comfortable seat. Bring your palms together at heart center. Right. And there are those cases where holding ourselves back equals inaction. Right? So right now in this moment, choosing to be full on active towards something that you care about. Right, picture that one thing that you want to be full on active for, full on present for, or start action towards it. Right, hold that in your heart space. Lift your thumbs to your third eye center, the space between your eyebrows. That's a seat of your intuition, guiding you towards your next step in your journey. We bow forward together. Namaste. Great.